Oh, we live. What's going on, guys? Be very welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mark, and for today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to something that is very, I wouldn't say alarming, but it's like, wow, a whole country is, is in a understanding of what's going on, but we still leave it at that. So I'm gonna be reacting today to my country is choosing extinction, aka Korea, South Korea, right? So this video came across. I came across this video not so long ago, literally like yesterday or this morning. I don't remember. Boy, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yes, this. I have to see this video. We have to see this video because that might transfer here. So we gotta know how to prevent it. So let's get to it. Boom.
Korea is collapsing. Many foreign experts says
Korea will face demographic collapse within the next 50 years.
but almost no one understands why Koreans stop having children.
Now, as a Korean insider,
I'm going to dig into the pants. No more sugarcoating, no more excuses.
I know, the topic of Korea's birth rate is more boring than a Kevin Hart movie. A lot of YouTubers have covered this, but here's the thing, most of them are outsiders looking in. Just like only Asians can use the word Ching word, only Koreans can properly criticize Korea. Through these three questions, I'm going to expose the dark, twisted truth of Korea that everyone's too scared to talk about. First, how shitty is it to live as a working adult in Korea? Second, what does raising a child here actually require? And last, the children who are disappearing from this country. What kind of life are they growing up in?
Beta male talk from Korea. You see, we're already in a bad start. Like, why the fuck is a beta male? Like, bro, why not males? Oh, beta males. You see, it's a mindset thing. I already know it. It's a mindset thing, bro.
그냥 뭐 딱히 큰 이유는 없는데 진짜 나도 하고 싶은 거 다 못하고 사는데 왜 하고 싶은 걸 못해? 퇴근하고 하고 싶은 거 다 하는데 이거 많지? 일할 때 안 쓴다고? 일할 때?
To answer this, I decided to live it. I visited the house of my friend who lives the core area of Seoul. He is a devout Christian and a huge fan of Harry Styles. Despite that, I like this friend very much.
여기 월세 1,100? 1,100만 원짜리 집을 한 거. 이게 다야 그러면 공간이?
750.
여기 옷 넣어주면 되고 여기서 좀 밥 드시고.
You see, bro, that room, the light, I need some sunlight. It's a rule number one, sunlight. Everybody should be getting some sunlight daily, bro. And I'm not talking about working in the yard, no. Sunlight. Look at this room. I can sense the energy of this room from the get-go. It's like, it's cold. It's like, gloomy. It's like a goonie type of room, you know?
여기 침대. 여기서 뭐 업무는 여기 이 냉장고야 그러면? 이게 밑에 있는 거고.
What the fuck was that?
여기 침대. 여기서 뭐 업무는.
Okay, can we, bro? What am I saying here? This. Oh my god! You see that rule? Problem number one. Problem number two at this point, bro. Anybody, if you know this, you know what I'm talking about. If you know this is what I'm saying. This is a kind of goony, like the atmosphere in that room just scream, I want to put my dick into something, you know? And it's like, bro, oh my god. You see? That's, bro, I don't miss. But we're gonna continue because this right here is problem number two. Number one, no fucking sunlight. Number two, this thing right here. This 65, this, bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing about shit like this. It's like, because it happens to a lot of us male because we're ready, you know, we want to procreate, right? This right here is the first sign. This is sudden signs of the problem, right? You leave sudden signs of problems around you, and especially when they're big problems, but you don't want to face them. This is what it is right here. But let's keep going.
여기 이 냉장고야 그러면? 이게 밑에 있는 거고. 250. 근데 100만 원 월세가 되고 그럼 살짝 돈 모으기는 좀 힘들겠지. 그럼 뭐 따로 결혼 자금이나 이런 거는.
Now, let's indirectly experience Korean office workers.
7:35. So the shower and the sink are on the same place, meaning that you can brush your teeth and probably take a shit at the same time. Amazing.
Koreans call the subway during rush hour hell train. It's not a metaphor, it's just a normal Tuesday. Just as all the world's problems began in Europe, all of Korea's problems were created by urban overcrowding. In my opinion, this country needs to collapse.
Right there.
In my opinion,
Right there, I would just fart. I don't know why. I would just fart just to fuck with people. That's how fucked up my head is. Like, I would just let one out real quick. And whoa, what was that?
this country needs to collapse.
No job, no money, no connections. So a random co-working cafe in Seoul. Damn. Oh Jesus fuck. Just by looking at this, I'm anxious. I'm already anxious, bro.
I'll be honest with you, I was working in a very good working environment for this shoot. I once jokingly reported my younger sister as a communist, so I know. Korean companies definitely use the same lighting as interrogation rooms. And some bosses treat their employees the way Hollywood treats Asians. They don't give a shit. By the end of the day, I had zero desire to go outside, no energy to date anyone. At that moment, even Sydney Sweeney wouldn't have been able to keep me awake. Maybe Taylor Lautner, though. Then, how about living by using a car?
So I'm assuming the problem isn't that you don't like, dating. It's just that you like, not the opposite sex. Because for a comment so bluntly like that, it's something. A comment bluntly like that is like, oh, maybe Taylor Lautner. 2 strikes already. One was what's his name? Harry Styles. Second, Taylor Lautner. I don't like. And third is the fact that you have that poster in your screen. Not like suddenly, hiding it. No, it's right there, and it's like, damn. It's not sudden. A lot of fucking red flags are coming up way too fucking quickly, and we're what? Not even 5 minutes into this video, so let's keep going.
Today we're going to experience the daily commute from Seodae-moon, where housing prices hit the Seoul average, all the way to the office-packed district of Gangnam. Of course, if I had a BMW, I wouldn't be doing YouTube.
Gundam style. Am I wrong? Right?
All average. Car. Today we're going to experience the daily commute from Seodae-moon, where housing prices hit the Seoul average, all the way to the office-packed district of Gangnam.
Gundam. I mean, he's from Korea. The guy who sings that song is from South Korea.
Of course, if I had a BMW, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I was with my friend on their way to work. Officially, this is a 90 road, maybe 100 if you're pushing your luck. But during the commute, you can't even hit 10.
너는 회사에 근데 웬만하면 다 지하철 타고 가잖아. 출퇴근. 차 타고 가는 사람 거의 없죠. 근데 지하철은 그래도 시간이 확정돼 있으니까.
14 kilometers in one.
Rich loser. Damn. You see this connotations, bro. I don't like it, bro. I do not like it, bro. Like when discovering himself rich or some shit like that. I don't know, bro. Because it's like these connotations makes you realize where you stand, where your mindset stands. Because like you might say some other stuff. Because like unconsciously as a person, you might say certain stuff that might not seem like super serious, but deep inside, that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying, boy? Let's see how it goes.
The most useless thing in the world is a car in Seoul. And the British royal family. Then this question follows. Why not just not live in Seoul? Live somewhere else? But Korea's major companies are all concentrated in Gangnam or Jongro in Seoul. And housing prices in these areas are so ridiculous that New York looks reasonable. Unless Korean young people accept every job like Chinese TikTokers, it's not easy to get a job outside Seoul. Okay. Now, let's say we solve the money problem entirely. Hypothetically, economic anxiety, gone. What then?
Hello.
Sorry, guys. No. I'm sorry. No commercials in here.
Sure. You want me to help you with your groceries?
Right at the best moment. My God. You see, this is the issues that we have. Right now, we have 2 strikes. I'll be honest with you guys. We have 2 strikes, 3, 4. I don't know how many strikes we got right now, but it's a couple, a lot to be honest. But let's continue.
One's too scared to talk about. First, how. Okay. Now, let's say we solve the money problem entirely. Hypothetically, economic anxiety, gone. What then?
횟수로는 10년 차고요. 만 한 8년 정도 됐어요.
친구분들이나 이런 분들께서 아이를 낳지 않으시는 분들도 많으실 거 아니에요. 그분들이 아이를 낳지 않는 가장 큰 이유가 혹시 어떤 거라고 생각하시나요?
기본적으로 약간 내 삶이 중요하니까.
아, 본인의 삶을
그쵸,
더
그쵸.
중요시하는
네, 그러니까 이제 다른 아이를 낳게 되면 어쨌든 아이들한테 들어가는 에너지나 시간이나 뭐 비용적으로도 그렇고
네.
그런 것들이 이제 많은데 그래서 이제 그거에 대한 어떤 희생을 해야 된다는 그런 부담감? 그런 게 이제 제일 크지 않을까. 네.
혼자서 그냥 내가 즐기면서 살겠다 이런 사람들이 조금 더
Then, what were the older generations in Korea like back then, before the birth rate started to drop? In 50 years, Korea went from one of the poorest countries on the planet to one of the richest. GDP per capita increased 350 times. The military regime's policies at the time certainly played a role. The state pushed the narrative that national wealth was the only path to strength, and the older generation grew up with the belief that their personal sacrifice was the foundation of the country's progress. It fostered a spirit of working for family, neighbours and the nation, even at the cost of one's own self.
아이를 키울 때 가장 힘들었던 점이 어떤 거에 있으셨어요?
없었어.
없으셨어요?
난 해방둥이야.
네네.
지금 80 하나야.
네네.
그러면 그 당시에는
네.
자네들은 모르지만은 얼마나 어려웠어 우리 6.25 때.
Damn, he's 81. Look at this man, sharp as hell. 81 years old.
끝나면서 꿀꿀이죠. 알죠?
네네.
그거 한 그릇 먹는 게 소원이야. 그냥 요즘에 건방지게 정치고 먹고 나버리고
네.
짬밥도 끓여가지고 안 처먹으면 그냥 대가리 쳐받게 하고 싶으면
네.
편하게 일해야 할 거 아니야. 그런데 그거를 도와줄 놈들이 우리 놈들인데 그걸 다 가려먹어가지고 돼 있어? 안 돼.
그 환경이
네.
지금같이 다양하지 않고
네.
단순한 환경이었어요. 그래서 애들을 건강하게 건강하게 키운 것이 제일 목적이었고.
The fuel was a specific combination: Confucian collectivism mixed with raw capitalist hunger. But somewhere in that transformation, something broke. The sacrifice mentality didn't disappear when the poverty did. The competition didn't stop when everyone had enough to eat.
애를 안 낳는 애 너는 왜 결혼하기 싫은데? 결혼하기 싫다네.
뭐 똑같은 돈을 번다 해도 애를 낳으게 거기 사실 내 지출의 70%다 들어갈 텐데
그렇지.
그러면 사실 나 혼자 살면 내 하고 싶은 거 다 하고 살 수 있고 솔직하게 말해서 희생을 하기 싫은 것이 혹시 한국 남자는 어쩔 수 없이 희생해야 되는 게 없잖아.
그냥 경력 단절이나 그리고 여자들은 대기업이면
For women, small companies, career gaps feel even.
모를까 경력 단절 자체가 크게 느껴지거든요. 회사가 작을수록.
So it's not just money. Even people who have enough still say no. And honestly, it's hard to argue with them. Because the life they'd be giving up is the first generation of Korean life that actually has some breathing room in it. But let's put all other issues aside for a second. Let's just forget about everything else and imagine they have a child. What is life really like for parents and children when it comes to raising kids in Korea? We've invited a Korean parenting expert to dive deeper into this issue.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Before we begin,
I like the junk grabbing right before he enters, before he sits down. Lovely.
what's your name again?
Just call me Dr. Kim.
Very Korean. Okay, Doc. If money's the problem, doesn't Korea's welfare budget cover that?
Do you have any idea how much it costs after the chief actually born?
Don't ask me, just say it.
It's about $800 a month.
There's no way my mom spent that much on me.
Yeah, it shows.
In Seoul, the cost of raising a child is heavily influenced by school districts. Better neighborhoods demand higher tuition for elite education and much higher rent. Naturally, parents want to provide the best possible environment for their children's education. This is Daeji-dong, the epicenter of Korea's academic fever. Every season, parents line up since dawn just to secure a seat in a star teacher's class. For context, this guy's annual salary is even higher than Travis Kelce's. The city built these booths for student health, but all I saw inside were students studying.
학교가 몇 시? 4시쯤에 4시에서 4시 반. 네.
독서실에 잠깐 들려가지고
밥 먹은 다음에 이제 학원 가가지고. 그러면 몇 시까지 여기서 보통 공부를 하세요?
한 5시에서 6시까지 그냥 그 독서실 같은 데 가가지고
5시에서 6시까지?
네.
그러면 6시 끝나고 집에 가는 거예요?
아니 그럼 이제 학원 가죠.
아, 8시 끝나고 학원을 가서 학원에 가서 몇 시까지?
보통 10시 끝나고.
10시 끝나고?
네.
지금 두 분이 혹시 이제 행복하신지 마지막으로 여쭤보고 끝내겠습니다. 행복하십니까?
그렇게 행복하진 않죠. 그렇게
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing right here, what he's talking about, there is this show, this South Korean show actually called Teach You a Lesson, bro. Highly, highly, highly recommended, dog. Very, very good, like man. And this is one of the episodes is focused on this, right? So I'm gonna give you guys a little spoil on this thing. So the whole episode is based on this, how hard, like how far a mother will go for her child to, be the best of the best. Meaning like, in terms of like academically speaking, how hard will a mom go and how hard the child will like put himself in a position where like, okay, his health doesn't matter. What matters are the grades. And bro, tell me, like what he's saying, this right here is a low representation of what, like, quote unquote normal kids. But some of these kids, bro, they really, 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 really don't have a life besides studying just because like depending on their like family situation, you know, like he said, their families will put a lot on the line for the children to, you know, succeed, right? That comes with, okay, because of so much has been given to these kids, a lot of these kids have the pressure of returning what their parents put into them. So, and bro, it's extreme, bro. I'm telling you, it's such a good show and such a good episode, to the point that I said, wow, okay, so these kids they will themselves for just to get, just because they had a bad grade, bro. And there's no joke over there.
Shut up. It's not that Asian students are uniformly unhappy. The idea that all Asian kids are either anxious and suppressed or naturally gifted geniuses is nothing more than a lazy Western stereotype. I once lost my entire fortune in a poker game to a 3-year-old Chinese kid, but that boy was special.
And especially in Korea, most competitive education districts. Do you know how much parents are paying every month?
I said just fucking say it.
At least $900.
저 이제 중1이요.
중1이에요? 아, 그러면 보통 학교
$900 is like, let's say, bro, a good, like, I would say, you know, for them it'll be like 2K, 3K, some shit like that. Don't quote me on that. It's just like I'm imagining, because like, okay, $800 here is a lot, you know, is a lot. $800, because like a lot of people here doesn't have savings like that in the United States, bro. But over there it must be like, because the money is different, like the value of money over there is a lot lower. That will be like 3K a month for a kid. 3 fucking K a month. 2K, 250. I mean 250 now, but like, you know, to like 2500. That's what I mean.
언제 정도 끝나시는 편이에요?
저희 한 3시 정도에 끝나는 거 같아요.
그러면 학원은 몇 시에
What time do
가세요?
you probably?
5-6시 정도.
5시. 그럼 5시에 가서 몇 시에 학원이 끝나나요?
10시 정도.
10시에. 그러면 그거를 주 5일 하시는 거예요?
네.
As you can see, Korean children's daily routine.
Fuck. So each kid's like from ages all the way until 8 before they graduate high school. They go to school, and then after schools they go from 5 to like from around 5 to 6 they go to another institute where it's like they give them tutoring, right? Until 10 p.m. These kids go home just to sleep, eat and sleep, and then repeat that shit 5 times a day. 5 days a week. That's a lot of pressure, I will say. But
were more grotesque than the Tiger music videos.
저출산 문제가 해결이 될까요?
남녀 평등.
남녀 평등? 그럼 결혼의 생각이 왜 없을까요?
그냥 혼자 사는 게 되게 좋은 거라고 느끼는 것 같아요.
But they were very bright and smart kids. At that age, I gave Scrub Daddy as a birthday present to my mother. Okay then. Why are Koreans so obsessed with education to this extent? In Korea, the university you attend determines which community you belong to, which company you join, and what your next 40 years will look like. That's why both parents and kids feel like getting into a good university is the only way. Some students in Gangnam even take ADHD medication to improve their focus. Their parents get the prescriptions for them. It is the same context as teenagers in the hood dealing drugs to become great musicians. They compete for good universities, then for good jobs, thinking that at the end of the tunnel there is a good life. That may be true to some extent, but a society where you compete from 13 to 20 only to face even more competition is definitely not the right place to love.
남과 비교하는 문화도 저는 한몫하는 것 같은 게, 사실 아이를 키우려면 이 정도 재산이 있어야 해, 뭐 결혼하려면 이 정도는 있어야 한다, 이런 기준이 점점 높아지고 있다고 생각하거든요. 땅은 좁은데 서로가 서로를 너무 잘 알기도 하고.
Then why not just love each other and live together? Get married but no kids.
Would you marry someone like you? What's your job? You got a car?
Get out.
That a fucking bike or what?
Get out. No, don't talk with my. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get out.
So, we end up with...
I mean, yeah, what they say is true, bro. Like the pills part about the ADHD on the show, it's also very accurate, bro. I highly recommend you guys, if anybody's watching this, bro, just go watch that show, bro. It's so open-minded, you know. But bro, like I'm telling you guys, this thing is like this is along the lines, but they put it, I guess they put it to the extreme, but it has happened, bro. It has happened, because like shit like that I will see happening in South Korea, and the way they show everything, like it's so specific to this thing. I don't know if it happens for real, but like in the show, bro, it's like, wow, the things that parents, their children will do just to like, because what he's saying is true, you know, whatever you do or whatever you achieve will determine what social group you belong to, and that will be, you know, your area for the rest of your life, for the next 40 years until you die, bro. And it's a shame, because like it's not like in America you always have that concept that you can start over, and I guess because like there is opportunities, just that you have to find it. But in South Korea, bro, it's the culture that makes you do that. And shit, bro, you just gotta like either you swim or you drown, in that because everybody's hungry, bro. Everybody's hungry every day.
People who are masters of competition, but strangers to unconditional love. Competition leads to comparison, and comparison makes our choices purely rational and calculating. But love is not a performance metric. Marriage is not a result that can be optimized. Having children is of course the same. It is a choice made by emotion, not reason. These generations inherited the prosperity, and apparently also the bill.
지금 우리 주변에 아버지들만 봐도 가족 얼굴 다 못 보고 일만 해서 이제 경제적 지원만 해주는 그런 삶이 사실 우리 눈에 보이잖아.
그치.
그러니까 뭐 사실 우리라고 했어야 별 다를 바 있냐는 것입니다.
But what you must understand is that whenever Korea is in crisis, Korean citizens miraculously band together and face the situation with razor-sharp focus, and blame each other until suicide.
아이를 낳으실 생각이 있으실까요?
저는 있어요.
결혼을 하고 싶은 생각이 있어요. 네. 애도 낳고 싶고.
지금은 있는데 나중에는 뭐 해소가 될 것 같다고 생각해요.
시대가 지나면서 해소가 될 것 같다.
뭔가 인식의 변화 그런 것들. 그러니까 저도 이제 어쨌든 아이를 가지게 되고 낳고 보니까 너무 행복하고 되게 많은 기쁨을 주는데 그거를 사실 경험해보지 못하면은 모르는 일이니까 그런 거에 대해서 조금 인식이 바뀌면 충분히 뭐
I don't think the real story is that Koreans just don't want kids. I think a lot of people do, but somewhere along the way, those things stopped feeling like a dream and started feeling like a burden. I genuinely hope my country becomes a better place where people can give love to one another without holding back. I pose a question to the world watching this video. Would you have children in here?
I personally don't like. There used to be a time. Damn, that video. Hey, nice. There used to be a time. I'm gonna put this thing. There used to be a time where I wanted to have children, right? There used to be a time, but right now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I'm getting this South Korean like type of mindset, bro, where it's like, Bill, hey, I need to make bread, like money, either way or another, because like it's not that I don't want to have kids. It's just that, bro, I just want to have enough monetary security to the point that it's like, okay, I don't know if I sleep with 1 or 2 kids and then like the third one, whoa, I have a third one, I can take care of it because I don't care about kids. But it's like me right now, bro, I will not have children as of right now. No, fuck no, no kitty, no. So wow, South Korea, hey, I don't know, man, I like your K-pop, but that's the only thing, and your food looks delicious as fuck. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if this was what interesting for you. I do really want to see what you guys have to say about this subject, because I'm like, hey, it's my opinion. Do you want to have children? Do you not want to have children? What are the reasons why would you not have children, or would you have children? So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one, and blessings to you.